science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural survival.
They have represented me with the worst image, but I know without a doubt that it's because of your lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance.
The man.
I Selassie, I say, any country that use.
Hi, I'm your host tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable. Stanley, West McPherson, November 27th, 2018. We're on Pegasus, Channel 13, Spectrum TV Cable Network. And we're live in the studio, and you can call. You might have something to say, or you might want to get in on the discussion tonight. Area code 607-272-0319. But if you missed tonight, on the bottom of our screen, you can see all 6 days, and you can pick whatever day you want, okay? We're for you. So we are working around your hours, okay? So you can catch us at all times. But if you don't have cable, because a lot of people don't have cable, you can catch us on YouTube, okay? Facebook, Google. We're on all the social media. So, hey, we have a YouTube channel, and we can send a direct link to your phone or your tablet, but you can get the show. So, hey, don't let cable or nothing else stop you from getting what you need to have. Don't forget, we want to let people know for the holidays, you do your best, and hey, we're trying to do our best. So we just want everybody to be safe for the holidays. You know, people, they running and ripping, they're going to be drinking. You know, hey, I'm drinking some eggnog, okay? So I ain't with that, okay? I drink soda, ginger ale, water. Hey, a lot of people are foolish when holidays come. They drink and they drive. Sometimes they don't kill themselves, they kill somebody else, okay? So we're not with none of that, okay? We ain't with none of that. Drink some soda, drink some water, drink some eggnog. You don't have to drink liquor. Who told you that, okay? And that don't make you no coward, or don't make you none. That make you actually make you a real man, a person, okay? A real woman. To, you know, hold your head. Don't let your head be messed up because somebody else want to drink, or somebody try to force you to drink, or you want to be in a clique with somebody else. Sorry. Those people are in the grave, because it's a lot of people get killed for drunk driving, okay? Because they want to be machoism, and they in the grave somewhere. So don't drink, okay? You don't need that, all right? We can have a great time in holiday season without drinking. So don't let nobody lie to you. Don't let nobody fool you, okay? Because they've been lying to you from the beginning, all right? So I'm telling you, don't do it. I want to give shout outs. Sunshine, my grandbaby. Storm, my grandson. Also Sunshine from Baltimore, Maryland. And Rosadar S. from New York, New York. Kendra H. from New York. Also Pimplia from Australia. Yes. We have so many people. Seneca, yeah, she's back on the scene. Don't forget, we know people from all over the world, okay? So don't you be afraid, okay, to holler, all right? Because we will holler at you, okay? So we give shout outs, so don't you worry about it. Whether you call in, doesn't matter. We do this. Here with me in the studio, live, co-host, Milton, Webb. Milton, how you doing?
I'm doing, Stan. What's
All
up,
right.
brother?
Good. I just want to let people know that, see, a lot of people, they think because somebody bully them and make them drink. And they, and I see a lot of people get hurt doing that.
Oh, yeah.
And they, and the graves are full with people you thought that, oh, what is that? Oh, he called me a coward, he called me a softy, and you drunk and got killed.
You know, Stan, the thing about that is, wanting to follow the crowd instead of being who they are and be themselves. We're not saying don't drink. Don't get us wrong. What we're saying is drink responsibly. Because you have a lot of people out here. This is the season where everybody wants to celebrate, okay? You always got somebody in a bad situation. I got a buddy that drives a tow truck right here in this town, and he tells me about all these accidents that people have in the beer cans and the liquor bottles that they got in the back seat. Be responsible. Remember, you're somebody's son, somebody's daughter, somebody's father, somebody's mother, somebody's uncle, somebody's aunt. Remember, all right? They love seeing you. You need to love to be seen. So, drink responsibly, do your thing. And if you get tipsy and you get over the edge, call a cab. You can always come back and get your car the next day or whenever. But you don't have to be out there sloppy drunk. You don't have to, I'm going to drive home. And you can't even see past the hood. All right? So be responsible. Drink, If you're going to get like that, already be at home. Okay? So that's what we're saying. We're not saying don't drink. We're not saying don't have a good time. Because you can have a good time without drinking. You can have a good time anytime. And there's a lot of things you don't have to do to have a good time. But be responsible. Remember the ones that love you and the ones that depend on you. That's what you do. Happy holidays.
And see, people gonna do them, so that's like sometimes that's like going in one ear, coming out the other, because they gonna do them. So I'm saying what I would do.
Right.
See, you know what I mean? Now, hey, you your own person, so you gonna do you, but nobody don't want to see you in an accident. Nobody don't want to see you hurt. Don't want to see you, in the ambulance. And people got to rush to the hospital to go find you. Oh, what happened? No. Some people, they cause that on themselves after you done told them.
Well, you see, the whole thing about it is, they're so busy trying to blend in.
Yes.
Don't worry about blending in. Just do your thing. All right? If you don't want to drink, then don't drink.
Exactly.
If you're going to drink one, then drink one. You know what I mean? Don't let nobody encourage you to get out there and do the wrong thing. Because when you do the wrong thing, you got the wrong thing. Now, there's consequences behind that. Whether you mess around here and injure somebody, kill somebody, or injure yourself or somebody in your vehicle. You got to remember, there's always a consequence. So remember, when you're out there and you tipping that glass to your mouth, all right? Are you going to catch a cab home? Or are you going to drive home? Remember one thing. Or the best thing for you to do is get you somebody who don't drink and make them a designated driver. There you go. So, there's nothing wrong with having fun. We all like to have fun. And there's nothing wrong with that. But be responsible. That's the thing.
That's it. And so we are going to turn the page on that, and we are going to Mars. How you like that?
Oh, shucks.
We want to go to Mars.
Let's get in the spaceship. Let's
We're going
roll.
into space. We got to
Call Bootsy Collins.
We want to blast off for a minute. And you ain't got to be tipsy to go here.
No.
Okay? You got a sober mind. And we want to look at all of the $1 billion that they're spending for NASDAQ and all of them to go to Mars to find the drill. They want to drill and they want to find pressure. They want to find air. They want to find a way that they can live up there. They want to see if it's compatible to Earth, okay? And that's what they're doing. So I used to follow this way back. I used to read, and they got a spaceship. They got all kind of stuff. They got a space station. You know, they're trying to live. They're trying to. That's why you see they stay up there so much, 6 months, and they'll come back, and then another crew will go up another 6 months, and then now you got Russians. They going up there. They doing their thing. See, everybody want to go and try to live up there because what they're doing is they want to go up there and see if they can live, if it's compatible, and they want to, you know, destroy down here, and they live up there, okay? But I want to direct your attention, and this is a Hebrew word. It's called remember. It's called zakar. And that means remember. Why? I want you to remember the challenge. When the challenge was coming back, okay, in the Earth atmosphere, it was 16 seconds that it had to go. And it was coming so fast, and it was burning up. And those people had something that they was coming back in. But unfortunately, you know, we have to use this word. A lot of people use this word when it's bad news. Unfortunately, they didn't make it. And you know why they didn't make it? Because they had something that was not worth, or you could say God didn't want them to bring it in, okay? That's why you know sometime when they go up there, they up to no good, okay? Because they had information that the challenge had, okay? You had a teacher, you had some other people, you had, you know, people that was smart and doing stuff, but they had some info that he didn't want them to bring back, okay? That's what happened. And so I remind him about this one here. I said, because if they get their wish in Mars, okay, and they get the info that they need and they make it compatible to Earth, you can bet you know who's going up there, and it ain't you and me, okay? So I just want you to keep that under your hat and stay sober about that, okay? But just to let you know, they're saying why. It's enough money and it's enough food for everybody on this planet. This earth is rich. Hey, what's wrong? What's going on? Why are people trying to cut people short, people's lives? They steal from people. They hold all the money on their side. Everybody want this, and they want to use the authority to seize you, put you in a cage, okay? You need to look at these things, okay? So you know what I told him? I told him, look at the challenge, what you did to that. He did that. Nothing happens if he don't do it. He did it, okay? So I told him, them boys up there in Mars, I said, they're trying, and this is in the word, they're trying to find out. When they try to find him out, they got a problem. So his job is to do two things. Either to send him back, okay, or what happened to the challenge. They didn't make it back, okay? And that was his decision. He made that. So you can't tell him what to do, but you can sure put it on him. You can sure yell it to him, hey,
You know,
get them.
but a lot of people A lot of that wasn't out at the public.
Right.
To where a lot of people know that somebody had went up there and was on their way back, and 16 seconds before they entered the atmosphere of Earth, they blew up.
Right.
All right, because now that was what they call a secret mission.
Yes, it was.
Okay, so they didn't want you to know. But now they're letting all of this go up and come back and come do all these things. You got to be prepared what someone wants from you. Not something that they want you to do, what they want from you. And they want you not to know about what they're doing on Mars. So you got to be careful, and you got to pay attention. And a lot of people ain't paying attention.
Thank
and that's
you.
the whole thing right here, not just in the United States, all around the world.
Right.
A lot of people are not paying attention to what's really going on and to what's happening. All right? Because if they find another place like Earth, okay, to where they can live there, they can grow food, have animals, like Stanley said, who do you think's going there? All right? Then you think it's bad poverty now? Well, if you sit there and you look at this, you got to pay to go there. I can't go. He can't go. Are you going to go? Where are you going to get the money from? Okay? I mean, so you got to look at, what is the government really doing? Why aren't they letting you know about some of the things that are happening and going on? Because they don't want you to panic. They don't want you to mess around here and start going through a whole bunch of stuff. Like you see in these movies, well, if you tell them this here, the next thing you know, everybody's going to be trying to leave this spot, go someplace else. All right? But who's going to die and who's going to live in this panic? Nobody don't care about that next person standing next to them when it's panic. Nobody don't care about that person that's on the ground when they're running and they're kicking them in the head, and nobody cares about that when they're panic. Read between the lines. Read the things that are going on. And every time they want to send something up in space, ask yourself, what is that?
Right.
Why are they sending that there? Because there's some things the government don't want you to know, just like they don't want you to get out of poverty. If you got out of poverty, that means you could move next door to somebody in the Senate. And he may think you're beneath him. So you got to sit there and you got to look at, is this really happening? As soon as you say, nah, they just talking out the side of their neck, and then 2-3 weeks later you mess around and find out that it wasn't the side of their neck that they was talking out of. It was true fact. Now you got to sit there and look at this. Like, what are we going to do now? How is this going to come to be? What's going to happen? Who's going to run what? How is this going to affect my job? Think about all that. Because that's what's coming up. That's what's going to be down. Because if they mess around there and they can live up there, trust one thing. There's a lot of things that's going up there, and one of them might be your job. You think you're in poverty now, huh? Wait. You ain't seen nothing yet. And everybody goes, well, Stanley and Milton, they're saying, how do they know this? Because we're doing what you're not doing. We're seeing it. We're reading it. We're looking into it. Not saying that we're going to be on one of those shuttles and we're going to go up there, because in order to get on one of those shuttles, you better believe one thing. You got to have money. And they're not making that Mars situation for people who make $10 an hour, $12 an hour. You got to make a lot more than that. You got to have a lot more than that. Okay? So all these people that are sitting up here thinking about, oh, those guys don't know what they're talking about, believe one thing. If that's what you believe, you're good to go. You can believe that. But we're not going to tell you nothing that we don't research, that we don't look into, and that we don't know. We're not telling you that. We're going to tell you what we know, not what we think or what it could be. We're letting you know what we researched and what we see, the outcome being.
And here's another thing, that they don't really know how the atmosphere is. So they can't really live up there because some of them, when they come back here, they got different kind of illness. Sometimes when you hear breakouts or all kind of different diseases, that comes from up there, from that with them. 6 months, not moving around, okay? Because up there is no gravity. So, it's space. It's everything. It's not like here where you could jog every day. No. So when they come back, it's a penalty that they're paying. And the penalty is, what are they bringing back with them?
Right.
What kind of illness are they bringing? What kind of the atmosphere that they're bringing into this atmosphere, okay? The gas, the toxins, whatever they bringing from there, they bringing it here. Are they being quarantined or are they running around with us? You never noticed that. See? But these are the things we need to look at, okay? Oh, we just throw them back in population. Oh, they've been downstairs 6 months. Who knows what they got? Why do you think they're testing the gases and stuff up there now? Okay? Then they want to dig holes and drills and find out, is the gas different from up here? Yes, it is. Of course it is. Why are you spending billions of dollars messing with another planet? Okay? See, these things here, you're looking at, it's people that need that money right here, and you worrying about a planet that ain't bothering you. Okay? Now, what if that planet give off a toxin? Okay? And the toxin it gives off, you bring it back here, and you can't get rid of it. Okay? See? So you're meddling with something that you really don't have no wherewithal. You don't know nothing about. You don't know nothing about it. See? And this is what people do, and then we worry about how we get sick, who bring diseases, who bring this, who bring that. That's where it comes from.
A lot of people sit up and they want to know different things, okay? You got all these people out here trying to make these cures and all this other stuff. But what they're doing, what say they land the spaceship and they're there for 6 months. What happens if something's on that spaceship and they come back and it don't burn up in the re-entry of the atmosphere? What happens? All right? They're landing that plane. And when that plane lands, it's still there. Everybody's trying to find a cure for this, a cure for that. All right? What about the people here that need those billions of dollars that you spending going up there?
Exactly.
Why are you trying to fix something that's not broke?
Exactly.
So now if the earth is broke and they ain't telling you about it, they ain't telling us about it, they trying to get up there and all these rich people are trying to go. So the poor people are going to do what? Now all of a sudden you got chaos going on. All right? And the first thing people do in chaos when they get scared is panic.
That's right.
Okay? Now you got a big panic going on somewhere. You got all this stuff happening. Now all of a sudden what? You got robbery.
Exactly.
You got break-ins. You got killings. You got muggings. Okay, you look at that. Is that really what it is? Or could you have done something different to make all of this last a lot better and the people come out different, better situations? Them billions of dollars you could have put over there in somebody's neighborhood to fix up those houses that y'all condemned.
You're sending it on another planet.
But you sitting it up on another planet and you ain't worried about the people because you trying to get off of this rock. All right? But what happens when you find out that you can't live there?
Right.
That's billions and billions and billions of dollars that you wasted.
That's right.
All right? Do you think rocket fuel is cheap? Why you think when you got to get on an airplane, it don't make a difference where you go, it's going to cost you $400? Okay? The only way you don't pay $400 is if you ride from here to Syracuse, all right? And that's still going to cost you a big penny.
And you got the Russians,
Oh.
you got China, you got everybody trying to get up there, okay? That's the deal. Everybody trying to get up there. And why? Because you up there, so they want to find out
Why you there?
why you there. And then if they can find out they want to live up there, and that's what they do. And so that's when chaos happens, war happens, because they says, oh, well, they up there, well, let us go up there. And so this is why. So we're letting you know, don't let everything go past you. Don't just sweep everything under the rug. Take interest in some of the things that you hear, okay? Because it can save your life. So you need to know. Our time is up, but hey, we will follow that and let you know more on that, okay? But hey, you need to stay safe. We already told the man, the King of Kings, say, hey, listen, they trying to invade your space now. What you gonna do? Say, I already know what he gonna do. I just gotta tell him. He'll do it. We see you next week. Good night.
Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. Gonna see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food happy in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era than then. After election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. Gonna see from what here, too much blood a run. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food happy in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution.
I'm your host on What Matters at the Roundtable, Stanley McPherson. Not a minimum wage, not any other kind of wage, but a living wage. Our broadcast schedules are Sunday at 7:30 a.m., Tuesday, 7:30 p.m., Wednesday, 1:30 p.m., Thursday, 7:30 a.m., Friday, 7:30 p.m., and Saturday, 1:30 p.m. Get on the train.